Friends, welcome once again to CJ1's Arena. Let's quickly attend to this problem that has to do with geometry. Um, we are asked to determine the perimeter of this shape, given that the area is 120 centimeter. Relax, it's so easy. I'll take it step by step. Um, this is a trapezium or a trapezoid, if you like. And we have been given important or few informations about this particular shape. Number one, we have been told that the area is 120 centimeters square, and the vertical height, the perpendicular height is 12 centimeter, and we're also given one of the lengths of the two parallel sides from here to here to be 15 cm. And as we know, we cannot successfully determine the perimeter of this shape. Perimeter means the total distance around this figure, this shape, from here to here, plus from here to here, plus from here to here, and then from here to here. All right, so we don't know this distance. We do not also know this distance. So, and I know that there is a relationship between the area of a trapezium and these two parallel sides and the vertical height. That relationship is A equals half of A plus B, close bracket, multiplied by the perpendicular height. We have been told here that the area is 120 centimeters square. Straight away, we equate this area, which is 120 centimeters square, to this. If we do that, we will have that 120 is equal to half of bracket A. We don't know A. We don't know this distance, okay? Plus, we know from here to here, one of the parallel sides to be 15 cm multiplied by the vertical height, 12 centimeter. Okay? At this point, I can I can start simplifying by saying 2 divide itself 1, 2 divide this, you have 6. 120 is equal to A plus 15 multiplied by A. We can divide both sides by 6. Okay? So that we can divide both sides by 6 so that 6 divide, this 6 takes care of this 6. 6 divide 120, we have 20 here. So that 20 is equal to A plus 15. At this point, this has resulted to a simple equation to determine the value of A, one of the two parallel sides. Remember, one of them is given and the other is not given. So we are trying to determine this other side and thereafter proceed to determine from here to here and then calculate the perimeter of this shape. So here, if I take away 15 from both sides, I will have that 5 is equal to plus 15 takes care of minus 15, we have A. So A is equal to 5. A is equal to 5 cm, okay? So we have been able to establish that this distance from here to here is, which we call A, is now 5 centimeter. All right. What other informations do we need to help us determine the perimeter of this shape? Next, we are going to calculate the distance from here to here. But before we do that, we have been able to establish that from here to here is 5 cm. And this is a horizontal line, this is a perpendicular. And this line forms angle 90 degrees here. If I also say from here to here is 5 cm, I don't think I'm wrong. From here to here is 5 cm. and from here to here is 5 because these are two parallel lines. So from here to here is 5 cm, okay, and we know that the total length of this from this point to this point is 15 cm. It also means it also means that from here now to here is 10 centimeter. So that when you add 5 cm to 10 cm, we have our total length. So next, we also know that this is a right angle. This perpendicular makes a right angle with this horizontal. So here is also a right angle. This length is equal to this length, 12 cm. So if from here to here is equal to from here to here, it becomes very easy for us now to determine this distance from this point to this point. Let me take off this some portion of the board so that more space will be created. Now I sketch another. Let me bring out this triangle. I label here 12 cm. From here to here is 10 cm now. So we are to determine this length from here to here. And remember, a right angle is from here. And we all know that whenever we are dealing with a right angle triangle, one thing or one theorem always comes to mind. We call it Pythagoras rule or theorem. A great mathematician. He said that in a right angle triangle, the square on the hypotenuse, this longest side, if you look at this shape, this side appears to be the longest side. So the rule states that in any right angle triangle, the square on the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides, the opposite and the adjacent, okay, as the case may be. So that y square is equal to 12 square plus 10 square, which is equal to 144. 12 times 12 is 144 plus 10 square is 100. Y square is equal to this plus this will give us 244. All right. So that when we take the square root of 244, we are going to have that y is equal to 15.62 centimeter. So we have been able to establish that from here to here, which we call y, is 15.62 centimeter. At this point, calculating the perimeter will no longer be a difficult task. All right. So permit me to take this portion off. Perimeter now, like I told us, is the total distance that surround this shape. So we start adding up all the sides of this trapezium from here to here, which is 12 plus. From here to here is 15 centimeter. From here to here is 5 plus from here to here, which is 15.62 equal to 20 plus this 32 plus that, we're going to give us 47.62 centimeter and not centimeter square. It is when you are asked to calculate the area that you end it with centimeter square. But we are talking about perimeter here, so the unit is centimeter. I hope this video really helps someone. Please, I want you to like, comment, and share. Remember to follow me on YouTube, CJ Mas Arena. Bye.